Okay, welcome to our first Zoom meeting. We are hoping to do these monthly and, get better every time we do them. But this is our first advocate Zoom meeting with you. You are your child's most important teacher, and we're going to talk about how your voice matters, and we want you involved in our program. So our agenda today is going to be talking about different ways you can become involved. Jenna, I think I unmuted you. Are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can.
Can you see me?
I can.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to start off with Jenna, and she is going to go over the first slide.
All right. Hi, guys. My name is Jenna Luma. I'm a family advocate in the west end of Marquette County, so Ishpeming, Negaunee, West Ishpeming area. So what I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit is Policy Council, which I myself personally was a part of for both of my children in early Head Start and Head Start. So our Parent Policy Council is literally the governing body of our program. They make every single decision that, like, from purchasing buses to changing the name of our agency, all of it has to be approved through the Policy Council before any changes can happen. We try to have representation from each class because each class is going to have a different need. If you think about it, we have classrooms that are in Munising all the way to West Ishpeming, and the needs are completely different. So if you're in a class at Aspen Ridge, your needs might be absolutely 100% different than what is happening in Gwynn. And if there's not a parent there to voice those needs or those concerns or even address those positive things, then that classroom is missing out. They meet once per month, and right now with coronavirus and everything, it's all virtual. And they meet with our director, Corey Holcomb, a person from Marisa, a representative from our board of directors, some community reps. Usually there's somebody from Pathways who's involved, and the meetings aren't very long. When they do return to in-person, then there always is childcare provided as well as a meal, so that's really helpful. And I can tell you that Policy Council is pretty much how I got to where I am. It's a great way to network with people, and it looks awesome on a resume. But even more so than that, it helps you to learn the insides and outs of everything that has to do with your child's education, and you really become an advocate for yourself and for other children and other people. Through Policy Council, I was elected to be on the Michigan Head Start Association representative for our agency. From that, I was nominated to be on the board of directors for the Michigan Head Start Association as a parent board member. And that was all before I worked here. And then from that point forward, I realized that I have a very true love for Head Start and early education, which is then how I ended up becoming a family advocate for Head Start. So it really is something that can change your life. And when coronavirus is not a thing and halting the way that we move around and meet with people, as an assembly representative, you end up going to 3 Michigan Head Start Association conferences a year. So it's like a little paid, well, not paid, but it's like a little break that you get to go and meet with different people, from all over the state of Michigan, parents, staff members, directors, and it's paid for. So it really is an amazing experience. So there's a bunch of different ways to sign up. There's a Survey Monkey that we'll have on a link in just a little bit. There's also a QR code that you can use with an Android or Apple device. If you are on your phone right now, we'll have it up on our website afterwards. And we're also sending home a flyer, like a paper copy of stuff, in the backpacks in the next couple of days. So Trisha, can you go back a slide? Thank you. So these are just some of the positions that we are looking for people for. As I mentioned, Policy Council representative, and so for each classroom, there's a Policy Council representative and an alternative. They both are able to attend all the meetings. The only thing that happens is if there's a representative there and the alternate and they need to vote on something, only one of the votes counts. However, you still have a say and a voice and are able to ask the questions and bring in whatever it is that you want to bring in. There's the Health Advisory Committee, which I also am on. There's the Male Involvement Committee. There's center committees, a parent chairperson organizer, a secretary, classroom sub, and bus subs. And as we go on, you're going to meet each one of us advocates, and they'll all be able to explain the different positions that we need help with. So it's nice to talk to you guys. Hopefully we can do this again in person real soon, because this is where I flourish, is when I get to see all of you in person. Thank you.
All right, my name is Patty Lingle, and I am the family advocate for Marquette County for Brookton, Jacobetti, and Silver Creek. And the thing I'm going to talk about are our cafes, our parent cafes, and our support groups. So parent cafes happen once a month. The topics are hopefully based off your interest. So let us know what kind of topics parenting-wise that you guys want to know about. We also, usually at our parent cafes, we usually do some sort of a family activity to end the cafes. So the one thing that I will share today that you guys can do as an activity at home is how to make a cool time capsule for your family for the future. So you just need a cardboard box, a shoe box works great. And then just fill it with whatever you guys want to fill it with. So just a couple of sheets for an idea. There's an All About Me page that I have that I can give you guys if you're interested. Just let Tricia know. Her email will be in the PowerPoint. And then another activity would be drawing a self-portrait. So we always try to end some sort of activity with a parent-child activity for our cafes. We've also got a couple of support groups that we've done in the past. And again, it's based off of your guys' interest. We currently have a foster parent, guardian, adoption, kinship group that we have running every Thursday. So if that's something you're interested in, let us know. We've also last year had a substance misuse disorder group and a domestic violence group that we had running for parents. So again, those are things we can get running. We also, towards the end of the year, started up a moms group. So if any moms or significant females in a child's life are interested in starting that group, just let us know. A couple of the upcoming events that we have going, October is going to be safety. So the next one that we do like this will be based on safety. November will be... There we go. All right, November will be crockpot cooking. We are partnering with Marisa and the Marquette Food Co-op to get that going. We've also had some parents interested in a parenting curriculum, so we start the journey together. We have 2 meetings for that. So the October one starts October 14th at 11 a.m. It's also virtual. And then an evening one will start in January. So whichever one works best for you guys. If you have any suggestions or ideas, Tricia Nickerson's email is on the bottom there. So just feel free to email your ideas or suggestions and we will work on getting it into place. So thank you for your time and I'm going to pass it on to Jesslyn.
Okay. Hi guys, I'm Jesslyn Ward. I am the family advocate for the Ishpeming, Negaunee area as well, the Greenwood and Phelps classrooms. So I'm going to talk a little bit about male involvement. Last year we had Nick Rye putting on the male involvement and he is doing it again with us this year. So it's a monthly activity. He usually likes to do something different every month. And it is going to be like an important male figure and the child that do these activities together. Like Patty said just now that we did have a moms group last year. So if you guys are interested in a moms group again, we can do something like that for you guys. But this one is for males and it does not have to be a father figure. It can be an uncle, a grandparent, anybody that is a significant male figure in your child's life. And there is a Survey Monkey link right here. So if we could have the male figures fill it out, it just kind of goes into what kind of activities you guys would be interested in. I know he likes to do like trail hikes, things like that. It's going to be a lot more outdoor activities because with COVID going on, but hopefully later in the year we can get stuff in like children's museum visits and bowling alley and stuff like that. So if anybody is interested in doing this, we can have them fill this out in the survey link below, or if they can't get to it right now during this meeting, you can log on to our community action website and it will be up for you guys there. And that's about all for the male involvement stuff. So I will pass it on over to Teresa to talk about health advisory.
Hi, everyone. I'm Teresa Nault. I'm the family advocate for Alger. My centers are Superior Central and then Munising. I'm going to talk about the health advisory. They meet twice per year, November and March. And then what you do in that committee, you're going to help go over the new policies, procedures, health issues, things that are going to come up during the year, especially with COVID-19. Things are changing often. So it's going to be probably a really important advisory committee that we're going to have this year. And like I said, if you have any questions, our health coordinator is Heidi Mager. And you would be able to call our agency and she would be able to give you any information that you would like on that. But that's it for me. I'm going to pass it on over to Amy.
Hi, I'm Amy Gale. I am one of the family advocates in Gwen. So I am talking about subbing in the classroom or on the bus. We're always in the need for substitutes for our classroom and our bus aides. This is a paid position, so you do have to apply. And the application is on our website. And you do need a TB test and a background check also with this position. So if you're interested in subbing, then I encourage you to go and apply because we're always needing substitutes. So next will be Amanda, the other family advocate in Gwen, talking about parent committees.
Hi, I'm Amanda. I'm the other family advocate in the Gwen area. So each center will have a parent committee, and that can be the parent or another authorized caregiver, like a foster parent or whoever the guardian is. And each center will have a parent committee, and they will help with developing policies and activities and services to make sure they're meeting the needs of the kids and families at that center. And they will communicate with the policy council and the policy committee. And the groups are similar. The parent committee is just a little bit more local and specific to each center. And they will also participate in the recruitment and screening of early Head Start and Head Start staff when we need to hire new people. And one of the policy reps from each area will be the leader of the center committee. So if any parents are interested in joining the committee, we encourage you to do that. And here's Tricia again.
Okay, that was fast. I'm going to close it out just by asking you to complete your evaluation. And I'm not sure if you have access to scan this with your phone right now, or I can send it to everybody by email. But like everybody has said, we are going to upload this PowerPoint on our communityactionam.org website under early childhood. So you can go back and complete all the surveys that you're interested in completing. But if you have any questions, you can ask them in the chat box and I can respond to you for the next probably 5 minutes. But thank you for joining us and we hope to see you again next month.